Hello beautiful people, my name is Kristin. Thank you for taking some time hanging out with me for my coffee chats this week. Just informal weekly vlog of whatever's going on. And it's dark and rainy today, so that's what's going on here. I got my Muskrat Love mug and some coffee. So grab whatever you want to drink. I did just get a notification that the Macy Beauty Box is back on. There's a wait list for it. It's $15 a month and they send you, I think it's 5, you know, designer Macy brand beauty products to try. And I probably don't need it, but I like to try everything just to give it a go. And I figured, okay, I can afford $15 for a month or two and see what it's like. And I'm enjoying my lovely anniversary roses. Look how they're opening up now. Isn't that pretty? They still don't have a whole lot of smell. I've noticed, you know, a lot of the flowers that are grown for like the grocery stores and Costco and things, they don't have strong smells. I think it's somehow how they're raised. I don't know. That's a good question. And anyway, I've got a lot of driving around to do in the next couple days. I'm going to be doing deliveries, and the farthest one direction and the farthest one the other direction is 50 minutes apart. So I'm going to break it up into 2 days. So driving around a lot today. So I just did a very short walk, went ahead and put on some business casual clothes that I can go around and see people in my mask and do some deliveries, do some errands. Gonna be real exciting, y'all. But that's the start of my week, so I look forward to all the interesting things that will come up and share along the way, and come along. It's raining today, and we went 1.25 miles, just stopping for a little potty break. Her, not me. So I have to drink some water and cool off a minute before I get my coffee this morning, but I thought of a couple questions as I was running. I was thinking the running itself was much harder than the ankle, which last week the ankle was bothering me more than the running itself. And I'm having to get back in shape, right? So it's a good sign when the running is hard. But I was enjoying it, like I was feeling like I was kind of reclaiming muscles in myself. But I have to do a lot of driving today. I've got to deliver all the rest of these candles and salt, and it's 50 minutes from the farthest point to the farthest point, and then there's lots of stops in between. And I just don't like driving. I don't mind so much being a passenger, but I just don't like driving, y'all. And I was also thinking I really dislike cooking. I was just having a conversation last night about how I don't enjoy anything about cooking. I enjoy eating. And I'd much rather clean the kitchen after the person cooks it. And I can cook. In fact, there's a couple things that my family says I do really well, and they're super simple and healthy, so I thought maybe sometime I'd share those. But in general, I dislike, hate would be a strong word, but I dislike cooking, and I dislike driving. So my question is, do you dislike driving, cooking, both, or do you love them both? Because I'm just curious if they're correlated at all. So that's my ponderings. This morning I was thinking about how I really wasn't looking forward to all the driving, especially in the rain. You know, it's dark, and I'll wear my glasses. I have trouble seeing sometimes farther away, particularly if it's dark or rainy, so I'll wear my glasses. And yeah, I do look forward if my kids are home seeing them. So a lot of them are just going half of the week, and today is Thursday, so half of them who are attending will be gone, but we'll see who's home. So that is my day. I'm gonna finish the water and then go get my coffee, and I will chat at y'all later and go get cleaned up. Love y'all. Good morning, Friday. So we just got, of course she starts to drink the second I push play. We just got back. We ran 1.5 miles. I'm so proud of her. She did great. And now the cat's meowing too. Can y'all hear that? It's like, welcome back to the farm. So I wanted to ask your opinion on this eye color. So I had a Nordstrom note, and so I had never tried this brand. Oh, it's upside down. That'd help. This Jane Iredale. And I thought I would, because I was looking for like a compact that I could just put in my purse that would seal and be, you know, not messy and fall apart. And so I'll cover up the mirror, but it's like a pretty, there, kind of a pink and a gray. I'll do a little swatch. I'm kind of sweaty, I'm not sure if it's showing up. With the pinks and the grays. What do you think? I was looking like one and done, easy in the purse, going into the fall. It's kind of a smoky neutral. Is it the right color, or is it too matchy to my eyes and hair now? That's the question of the day. So I am going to get to film a little and read a little today. Today's kind of my day, more day off. Thursdays are generally my day that I just kind of get to recover from the weekend work and the Monday administration and all that kind of good stuff. So I told y'all I didn't want to drive yesterday. It took me 3.5 hours of driving, but I ended up seeing, out of the 7 stops, I ended up seeing 5 actual people that like came to the door. I was in my mask and stood back and social distance and all that, but it was just so good to see people, to talk to them and to go over what's going to happen on Sunday, which is going to be exciting. It's all on Zoom, all virtual still, but you can still find ways to make it meaningful, so that's really exciting. So that was the high point of my day yesterday, and I look forward to today, and thank you for letting me take a minute to say hi to y'all. Today is my Saturday. There's like a spider web. I don't know if y'all, can y'all see that? There's like a spider web. I just watered the plants on my front porch as I was coming back from the running, and I caught a web across my shoulders. And I thought I got it, but obviously I didn't. There was a remnant. That's all right. A little spider silk never hurt anybody. So, I wanted to show you what I got yesterday in the mail. I got from Nordstrom, if you remember my trunk club, I will list the link to that below. I wasn't real impressed with my last trunk club. I haven't been getting those lately. When they switched to the stylist team, I miss my stylist Brady. So it was either I was gonna get, I don't think I had a styling fee, but I had a credit. So I was either going to get the sunglasses or I was going to get the skirt. So I got the sunglasses because I was going to the beach, and I used them. And then I was thinking while I was running today, I'm not totally sure where those sunglasses ended up. I'm not sure where I put them away. So I need to find those and put them back in my purse because they're really nice. But I sent the skirt back. The skirt's pretty me, and it's very comfortable. It's like a linen cotton blend. It's pretty thick. It's not see-through unless it's super bright light. So I thought this would be perfect for my mission trip, actually, to India, because you could wear a graphic tee and like teach in it, or a solid, nicer tee even for a church service. And it's a nice length, you know, to all the way to my knee. And it has a drawstring, and then it has pockets in the back that are actually working. I don't think it has pockets in the front, does it? Ooh, it has pockets in the front too. That's awesome. I can put my little camera. I usually take a cheaper digital camera, so I don't have to worry about my cell phone. There's no cell service where we are. So, although maybe there is, it's been 10 years since I've been there. But anyway, it was 40% off. So instead of the $59, it was only $35, and I thought, I'll go ahead and get it for that and save it. I have some hope that the trip will be next summer, but when Ebola hit, we were supposed to go to Africa, right where Ebola was, Sierra Leone, and it took 2 years to clear because not even a pandemic, but a infectious disease has to be rid of an area for 6 months before the CDC clears, you know, not that you can't go, but that you're not advised to go. And when you're traveling with minors like I am, yeah, so if you have plans to travel, just note that you may need to keep that in mind. But I have high hopes that we will get there by 2022. So all things happen. We made it to Sierra Leone in 2016, 2 years later, and it was beautiful. So, you know, you just have to wait for the right timing on things, and in the meantime, I can enjoy that skirt. And it's actually got some, even though it's summery with the linen, it's, you know, got beautiful fall colors, so I can pick up these maroons and rusts and things and transition it while it's still hot, but it's now fall. And oh, I should show you, I started transferring my fall. I don't know if I can, the little birds up there, I love those birds. And then got it attached to my light, but let me see, I'll stop it. So in the middle of the table now, I have my little squirrel and nut that I got from Hobby Lobby, and then the ring that I just won from Little Box of Happy and Habitation. And then these are the glass acorns, and aren't they pretty there? I just love this. I was originally going to put the truck that I got from Walmart here, but I just love this. And I'll show you where I put the truck. Here's my little shelf that I like to keep my deer, and then I added the antler and the 2 things I got from Walmart. So, living room shelf. Okay, so that's it for my Saturday thought. Not even totally, I'm working on changing out my closet, and I've brought down all the fall decorations and my fall sweaters and boots and changing those out and going through them all. And my closet rod had actually popped off the little ring. So my husband, when I took everything out to transition, I took everything off the bar, off the shelves, everything, and my husband re-secured, fastened, screwed, put in a metal instead of a plastic hanger, all those kind of good stuff. So my closet's solid, y'all. So I'm excited to fill it back up with all my sweaters and boots that I can know what it is, if anything, I need. I never need anything. It's just the quest and hunt for the perfect new things, right? So stay tuned. It's Sunday, so today is my salt and light service. So I am excited to do this. We have about 10 minutes. Drink a little more coffee, and again, just being light in a dark world, and salt a flavoring and preservative in the world, and you know, being a little thoughtful, mindful, and serious. And then tonight for youth group we're playing bingo. So there's like a good balance, right, between doing things that are serious and work and mindful, and playing. Just, there's nothing theological or no scripture about bingo, y'all. Just saying. But it'll be good to be together and to play. So hopefully this day you find your balance, right? We find our balance in this time of work and play. So I am off to do that. Y'all have a super day. Stay tuned. We will get ready to do the week wrap up. It's Monday, and you know, a lot of times you feel kind of down when it's Monday, but today I'm really happy. It's like kind of the first more normalized week now that school started back for me. So got my coffee, and y'all, this was a good morning. So Bella and I went out for a 3-mile walk. We never actually ran very much, but that was okay. We did a lot of talking. There was a lot of people out, and only a couple other dogs that we had to stay clear of, but a lot of people out walking and just talking to neighbors and people in the park, and it was really, really enjoyable. And then when I got back, I realized that last night we had kind of a snacky put together dinner that included those like smoked salmon from Costco. I don't know if y'all have Costco, but It's like a Sam's Club or a BJ's or that kind of thing. And so when I go, I like to splurge sometimes, and you can get this beautiful tray of smoked salmon for like 10 bucks. And it usually will feed, you know, like 6 or 7 people a good amount. So we had just a little bit of leftover. And I realized that when I got back. And so instead of making my egg, y'all, I put the smoked salmon with my avocado cheese toast. And I just feel like I am at the Homestead or the Little Inn at Washington or one of these really posh kind of little resorts. I'm just like, it comes with that. It's like a honey mustard dill sauce. So I put that on there. It's like really exciting. It's little things. And my nails are all ripping off. I'll have to maybe show you our master bedroom's getting painted. So the whole plan was, I like stuff. My husband calls it clutter. We can go with clutter. I like clutter. I attach sentimental things to objects, and I enjoy looking at them. And I also enjoy cleaning out and giving away and donating and feeling good about blessing other people when I'm done with something. So I don't think that I would get to the point where I'm like hoarding or just overwhelmed by it, but I do like stuff. And so the plan was that when I went on mission trip to India for 2 weeks, my husband was going to move everything out of our bedroom and paint it and then move it back while I was gone so that I wouldn't have anxiety, or he just was going to take care of it. But of course, there's no traveling right now. So I finally said, you know what, this room needs to be painted because I want to hang up the new drapes and, you know, get this done instead of having it lingering. So we decided this was the week. So I have to show you, it's beautiful. It's a work in progress. This house was built in the early 90s, and one wall I put an accent color on, and the rest is just what the builder did. It's that old. So it's just so lovely to have a fresh coat of paint. So I will take the camera in there and show you the progress of that. But I had to move all that stuff and go through all that stuff and clean all that stuff because I was here. So it's kind of my ongoing project of the week, and discovering that stuff and finding stuff to bless other people with, and just deal with that. So that is my exciting day, including staff and administration and going into the office and all those kind of good things. So I better eat my sandwich and get on it, but let me show you the bedroom real quick. Okay, so it's still morning, so you've got the morning sun coming up, but this is the room. All the furniture's, or at least the significant most of the furniture, is pulled into the middle with tarps, and then the room is being painted this kind of, and they call it muslin. It's like this real nice light beige color. And then the ceiling is like white now. So I'm pretty stinking excited about it. So wrapping up the week, Belle and I just had an awesome run. We ran a full 1.75 miles, stopping for a potty break, one potty break for her. So that's great. I'm super excited. I do have my therapy today, and I can report that and hopefully get the next level up. And then also, y'all, guess what? Last night, our church ruling body for reopening met, and we were approved to try an outside of it, like still social distancing, still with masks, still outside, limit 50 people, but I can have like a afternoon in the park. I'm super excited. So in a couple weeks I will have an opportunity to see. I mean, they asked me what I thought. I was trying to be real quiet and not say anything because I can be opinionated. I know that's shocking, but you know, they finally asked me, and I just said I just gave them the facts. The reality is my youth are in school. They are doing travel sports, and they are outside playing their sports, and they are working. Like when I try to have a drive-by parade, half of them aren't home. So I said, you know, the reality is there are ways in our society that are moving forward, and maybe we want to be part of it. And I said, if you don't, I respect that, but that's, you know, kind of the struggle that I'm in. You know, my youth are out and I'm not allowed to be. And when you think it's okay, let me know, because I'm ready. And they said okay. So I'm super excited. I'm ending my week on a high point and getting ready to plan that and see my youth in person. And we have the youth group mass. So I'm super happy, y'all. I will see y'all in my next video. Stay tuned. I know Stitch Fix is running late right now. They're a little delayed. So I'm not sure that that will get here this week, but if it does, I'll be sharing it. If not, that'll be next week. And I've got a coffee and a classic and a bunch of other things. So stay tuned.